It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks control the opening tip. To Adetokunbo. Sets him up. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
And the basket good at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Adetokunbo. Nice pass to set things up.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. He muscled his way through the lane.
The screen sets him up for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. Curling inside. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Giannis Adetokunbo sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Gets it in the right corner. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
It's a big finish. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Beal. He gets it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides.
Defense, let's go.
And number 22.
The jumper's off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Milwaukee with the basketball.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Count the basket at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. The Bucks at the controls. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Wizards out in front.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Wizards have the first half lead after lighting up the scoreboard, getting bucket after bucket. Keeping up with this pace will be tough, but not impossible. I think they'll find a way to keep it going. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights.
Who was cold?
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Washington basketball. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
On your right.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
I got you.
Count the bucket for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo. Probing the defense. Not that time.
That's me. I got ball.
Beal.
I got you.
And a finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
The screen.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Dinwiddie.
Gotta come through.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Can't connect from in close.
I got ball. Get down. Here come.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Trailing by 14. Cruises inside for 2.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. shuffle things up. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Yeah, get your money, man. Watch the cutter coming through.
That's going to be out of bounds.
I got him. Here we go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter.
Stop the ball.
17-footer at the buzzer. Giannis off the mark. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Wizards way out in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Screen coming. Got to the rim but couldn't finish. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Whoa, what a finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Washington with the basketball.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
Down low, Nurkic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jusuf Nurkic trying to cash in on the three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Ah, the monster stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 14-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Great look and vision. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now 4 for 6.
He's heating up because he's becoming more poised with his game. He's letting the game come to him instead of him forcing the action.
Work it down to Nurkic. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Antetokounmpo to Dinwiddie. To Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go. Twenty-footer at the buzzer. The Wizards are the winners as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards came away with the victory in this one, and these are the kind of highlights I love to see. Check out the defensive effort that turns so many shots into really embarrassing moments.
player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.